Thank you, Courtney, for inviting us. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're calling in from. It is truly a pleasure for us to merge in with this organization, to tap in with the EBW community at large, and to really share with you about the virtual chapters. So, as many of you know, we are an offshoot of Ingrid's Vandervelt's idea to empower a billion women by 2020. I have been a part of the organization since 2018. I launched a chapter here, a live chapter here in Chicago, and we had really great success in launching a chapter here. Was able to tap into some business community, even with the South African consulate, as we are sharing this message, sharing the information to really empower women around the world to create sustainable businesses. And so in October of last year, Ingrid came to Linda and myself with the idea of starting virtual chapters, which is really more in line with her original vision, is to be able to empower women around the world with technology to connect and to gain the information, to gain the knowledge, and to gain the resources to grow, start growing, sustain their businesses. And so we've been on this journey since October, pulling this together. And we were planning to launch the virtual chapters in March and April. And then COVID happened. But what we were able to do, because we had this community in place, because we had the technology in place, and Ingrid had spent time in the latter part of 2019 taking us through the members through several trainings, Make the Impossible Possible, and the Deal Maker Mindset, which are her signature trainings to really help grow businesses. So we were already in place, and with COVID happened, we started a virtual online daily training through the Free Business School, where we presented trainings that some was presented by our global chapter leaders from around the world. And it was really giving information, different aspects of the content, the information, and the resources that you need to really grow your business. And so a couple of weeks ago, we did launch our global chapters, and we had a global event. We launched chapters here in the United States, chapters in Europe, in Paris, and we are bringing in women from around the world. So we really are just in the right place and the right time to really reach the billion women with the information, the technology, and the resources to grow, start, expand their businesses. And so as a part of my responsibility and duties within the organization, I am responsible for the content that is presented at the monthly chapter meetings. And all of the information, that one of the things that we have been very strategic and intentional about is to make sure we give information that is applicable information. We're not an organization that do a lot of hype and present a lot of fluffy stuff. We really are really passionate and committed to creating those sustainable businesses. And so we were started, the virtual chapters will start in June, hosting their virtual chapters, and we're starting with about 12 chapters, but we're also launching some new chapters in Europe, in Colombia and South Africa, and some other European nations. So we really have great momentum to get the billion women. Our goal, we really believe that it is, as you know, Ingrid's message is make the impossible possible. We, one of the conversations that we often have is that everything, COVID and everything inspired for this opportunity for us to really make this thing happen. And that is our goal. We are confident that we can do it. How? We don't really know, but that's not really for us to figure out. We just put everything in place, and we are confident that we will reach the billion women, and we will give them the information to create these $1 million businesses or whatever goal level. Some want lifestyle businesses. they're not necessarily interested in creating $1 million businesses. And so we are putting all of those things in place through the training. Our goal is to, to help women that want to do businesses with corporations to get everything in place. Some are the businesses, they are servicing consumers. They're C2C business or B2C business, and we're also looking for the B2B businesses. And so that's what we're doing in this community. We have some incredible women that are leading the chapters from around the world. There are women that have had great success in their careers, and then there are women who are emerging leaders. And so we're doing everything that we can with empowering them. And as Courtney mentioned earlier, our goal is to merge the communities. So we invite you, if you are an expert, marketing, sales, digital communication, whatever it is, any tools, or you have an expert level that can help our women and men grow their businesses, we invite you to be a part of that. We invite you to come in and share your knowledge through doing a master class or doing an Ask the Expert. We're also looking into doing a business makeover, a revenue challenge. So all of those things that we are doing to really give our business owners the tools that they need within this community to grow and expand their businesses. And so that is what we are all about. I think we are deeply indebted and grateful to Ingrid for having the audacity to believe that we could do this, and grateful that she's entrusting us into this community to lead it. And so hopefully Linda is on board now. I don't see her.
I don't see Linda yet.
Yeah. And I would share that Linda's responsibility, so we've broken it down. As I mentioned, I'm responsible for the content. So Linda, her role is to empower the business, the chapter leaders. So she is the person who worked with the leaders to help them set up their chapters, give them strategies to not only grow their chapters and membership, but also to grow their visibility and to position themselves as influencers in their local communities. So those are the things that we're doing to help build up our chapters. And she is also responsible for the global expansion, reaching into the European countries, the South American countries, and Africa, on the continent of Africa, and to Canada. And so we're just reaching out to all the contacts that we currently have and just sharing it. We're excited to do some marketing and really, showcase the women that are leading this organization, showcase their businesses. And one of the things that we know and believe is our leaders become successful and they hit those benchmarks. That's the greatest marketing, greatest advertising that we can have, that this organization is effective. And so that's who we are. And thank you so much for being able to present EBW virtual chapters into the community.